Welcome to Karak with Kaushik. We have a very special guest, Mr. Munawwar Hussain, a real estate expert here in Dubai as well as Indian real estate as well. How do you compare?
What I love about Dubai and UAE is that you know what will happen in 2033, what will happen in 2040.
Most common question, Indian clients always ask about Dubai properties. The size. If Dubai real estate was a Bollywood film, what would you name it?
Basha.
The developers of Dubai stop delivering for next 6 months. What do you see happening then? If you had to rename the Dubai real estate market,
Super luxury market.
what would you advise to a young champ who's planning to start his career as a broker?
If you focus on the right developers, the results will come and you can be Kaushik and Hussain tomorrow.
Hello everybody. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Munawwar Hussain, who has been a very dear friend from last 1 decade and a real estate expert in the market of Dubai, as well as he spent quite a time in Indian real estate as well. So today we'll be exploring the market of India and Dubai with him. Welcome, Hussain bhai.
Thank you. So inspiring to see you.
Thank you so much. So to start with, I want to ask you, how and when did you start your journey with real estate and how is it going so far? How is the experience?
Started 2011 and started with Indian real estate, did brokerage. I worked for developers in India. Then I got lucky to work for Danube when Danube just started, and we started with Danube in our experience of Dubai. And Alhamdulillah, it has been amazing. Danube, then District 1. It was a tremendous experience to work for District 1, where the product is the most prestigious product of Dubai. And yeah, then partnership, then business. It is going like only upward trajectory so far, Alhamdulillah. So it is going good. And you have seen it all with me, so you know. You was with me with Danube, you was with me when I was in MSK with Shahzeb, and that was amazing learning experience. He taught us a lot. And post that, our own business, you were the pillar, the pioneer to start with me, and Alhamdulillah, now you're doing your own, so I'm so happy to see you.
Wish the same for you. I've learned a lot during this time that we spent together. Like from 2017, right?
Yes, exactly.
2017, we started together in different companies, then started working together. Yeah. So I asked you because we know that, but not the audience that, it is going to go to. So Hussain bhai, you have spent a significant time in the market of India and now you are in Dubai. What do you see the difference in work culture and lifestyle here in Dubai? How do you compare from Dubai to India?
Well, as far as work culture is concerned, in India, I was placed in Bombay, and here Dubai is what I always say is more cleaner and organized version of Mumbai. So it is quite similar. The difference is it is more easier here to perform tasks, your daily tasks. You're very much safe. Your investors are safe. The buying tension is not there. That kind of tension that you have in India, that what will happen to my property, whether transaction will go as smooth as it should be, whether the broker is right. There was no, at our time, there was no certification for brokers. Now there is RERA. There was no certification for developers, whether the property will deliver, will not deliver. Nobody knew. So it was more of an ambiguous market per se when I was there, as compared to Dubai, which is more controlled, organized, secure market for buyers and investors and brokers as well. Like for us, it is more convenient and easier to sell properties of Dubai because we just have to point out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points that government has taught us in our training before we give exams and become brokers. And half of the job is done. Because buyer here who comes, they come from different countries, not only different states. Like for me in Bombay, people used to come from different states to buy properties. They have been into other places. Now they have come, they have made some money in Mumbai, and now they want to buy a property. So Bombay and Mumbai both are same, by the way. Bombay later changed to Mumbai. So that was an experience there. However, Dubai, you have people coming from over 190 countries and different nationalities you have to cater. But it is very easy because government of Dubai has made it easy for you. All the laws, all the policies are in favor of investors, in brokers and developers. I mean, it's a win-win situation for all of us. So the market here, as compared to the market in Mumbai, is more safer and more easier to deal with.
And since I don't have any experience in working in India real estate or rather any other country or any other city than Dubai, so one significant difference that I felt is you don't need to hire a lawyer to buy a property in Dubai?
And definitely not, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. You don't need to get into, because like we as brokers, the training that we go through for those 2 months, and the test and the benchmark of that test being almost 80-85%.
Failing couple of times.
Yeah, failed couple of times. So that makes it very easy for us. Like we are half the lawyers of real estate, because we know a lot of laws that we are being taught those laws for the safety of the buyers. So we know what is Form A, Form B, Form F, how it secures the buyer and seller both. Nobody can come just and tell you that, okay, I'm buying this and then back off. No, you cannot do that. All of this we know. So we don't need a solicitor to be a part of any transaction between buyer and seller in Dubai. Broker takes care of almost everything. And see, as I always say, anywhere in this world, making laws is very easy. Implementing them and executing them in the right manner is what matters the most. And UAE and Dubai specifically, what they have done is they have not only made laws, they've implemented them in a way where it becomes very easy for anyone to follow and inform the new person who's coming to Dubai that, if you follow A, B, C, D, you are safe. If you don't follow A, B, C, D, you're not safe. And if you don't interact with the human, as the world is going digital, AI is taking over everything. You are someone who's not come to Dubai, who you have not met anyone, you have no friends, family, colleagues working here, and you want to set up yourself. Government of Dubai has different websites for different things. Real estate, there is Dubai Land Department. Go on the website. You have all the question answers there in open. You don't need to meet anyone. However, if you need a personal touch, there are brokers who are certified. Check their license and work with them.
As a broker of Dubai, we should be thankful to the government of Dubai. Like one more thank you should go to them, because after the COVID, they have stopped the physical classes and the physical exam. Now we can sit home and complete all that. The training, let be the training or the exam.
Yeah, this has been really convenient. Though the very first exam I gave was also from home, and because I started brokerage from at the time of COVID. Before that, I was working with District 1. So it is convenient. But I know my colleagues who have been here from very long time that they had to go through examinations in DLD centers and stuff like that. But yeah, they are making everything more convenient with time. So people come and ask me that, now as we have taxes, we have corporate tax, we have VAT. So they keep asking me these questions. Like today morning, someone who came from US has asked me that, people used to come here because there were no taxes. And now you have taxes. So why should someone come here? I told him that, you are paying 48% of your income directly, indirectly. And you told me around 1,500 problems in last 5 years that you're facing in one of the biggest countries in the world. However, being in Middle East, being around a lot of things that happening, as you all know, they are making things easier day by day. So if today I'm taking 15 minutes to reach somewhere, all of a sudden after a few years, I'll come to know that they have made an infrastructure where this 15 minutes has gone down to 1 or 2 minutes. So if I pay tax, I get something in return, which is very much rewarding for me, that I get a better infrastructure, better healthcare, ease of doing business. And again, the taxes are very nominal. And I thank you to government for not only making it easy, for making it so easy that now when I go somewhere and I plan to, as I have expanded my business to India, to US, to UK, to Europe now, doing things there versus doing things in Dubai is completely different. Dubai is very, very convenient for us as a businessman, very convenient.
And don't you think that people who stays in Dubai, we don't get surprised anymore visiting any country of the world, visiting any place of the world, when the people talk about their rules and regulations, the ease of business, the ease of life over there, the family safety. So don't you feel that we don't get surprised anymore listening to anything?
Like the surprises that I got is when I went to Europe in my last trip, that you have to take care of your bags, you have to take care of your, like you cannot, I was driving there, so you cannot just park your car and ignition on like how we do it here. Like we go to a meeting and if it's hot out there, we just let the ignition on, the AC is working and we meet and come back. And also my bags are in my car. I can openly keep my phone somewhere. Like you keep your bag to secure your spot in a mall, food court. You cannot do that there. In fact, I was told to like wear a bag in a particular manner so that someone don't snatch it. And yeah, I mean, you don't get surprised. In fact, people who are coming from large places, famous places in this world, when they come here, they get surprised by looking at the liberty that we have of safety, alhamdulillah, here. It's amazing.
See, as brokers, we meet a lot of people every day. So what I see is in last 15 years of mine being in Dubai, I never thought of settling down to any other place. Okay, but the clients that I meet over here, they come to spend some time. They come, or probably they come to buy a property, or they come to start a small business over here, and in a month or 15 days, they decide in their mind that they want to be in Dubai. So don't you think like this so ease of feeling is kind of spoiling the uh, people of Dubai, the residents of Dubai?
Little spoiled is good. I mean, the kind of comfort that Dubai has given you, you will be spoiled. But the kind of opportunities that Dubai gives you on the other side is infinite. I have never thought in my life that I could have a business the way I have. I could be, growing in my career the way I have grown. It has increased the speed of my growth tenfolds. What I could achieve by now at this age, being into any other field or any other place in this world, has completely changed when I came to Dubai. When I came, I also came for a week's time. It was a trial and error in 2015. When I came for a week here, I fell in love with the city, the way they have organized things, the way the corporate works here. It is unlike anywhere in this world. So if you go to a little western side of the world, the corporate works in a completely different way, where profits are not as focused as the culture.
Okay.
When you go to East, profits are more focused than the culture. But when you come to Dubai, it's balanced. If there is a profit and you have to compromise something, it's okay. There should be profit. But if there is, something going below the belt, no. So Dubai has taken care of everything in terms of doing business. You have laws for maximum and minimum here. Whether you're doing construction, you cannot go below this quality. Whether you're doing business, you cannot do below this. You cannot do this, you cannot do that, but you can do this, you can do that. So they're taking care of everything. And they're making it easy for everyone. No matter where you come from, no matter what you do, no matter which industry you are at, you will always know your minimum and maximum. You will always know what you cannot do, what you can do. And if you are not doing it, there is someone who will come and catch you and tell you, dude, this is not how it's done here. You have to do it this way. So there is no gray area in Dubai. It's always black and white. So that is what I love about doing business here.
And especially in the regular life, there is nothing which goes under the table.
Yeah, no, that's the best part, I mean, when we were doing business at a lot of places in this world, and when we used to do costing, the costing was like 100% for this and 25% for something else.
Exactly.
But here it's only 100%. That's it. There's no over 100% cost. It's the cost of product and that's it.
Because in last 15 years, I don't remember myself giving even a 10 dirham or a 100 dirham for that. It's up to me. If I want to tip somebody, if I'm happy with somebody's service, I can do that. But there is nobody who will get my work done, and before that they would demand or make any demand like that, or even after. Like, now the work is done, so now we agreed upon something, and now you got to do that. So there is no culture of that. I love this thing about Dubai.
Well, I have seen contracts of over 500 million, 600 million being signed by someone in Dubai Land Department, and we offered them, like, at least go out for a dinner with us or something, because when you go back and forth with government for approvals, you meet one particular person twice or thrice,
Multiple
or maybe
times,
five
yeah.
times, and then you feel like, this guy is so nice, or this woman is so nice, let's ask them for something. Like, do you want a watch, do you want a perfume, do you want a dress, do you want something? I mean, take something. You have
As a
given
gift,
me
yeah.
a contract, I mean, an approval of
Yeah.
500 million. Imagine, can you just take something from me? There's nothing they want. They deny gifts. Any government service at any level, they have never accepted anything. So this feeling of commitment towards your country, this dedication that these guys have, is unmatched. I mean, it's not only about organizers organizing something or a government governing something. It is also about how the people who are working in government responds. We have been here for over 10 years now. We have multiple interaction with Dubai police for so and so problems or so and so problems. And these problems are like, I'm stuck in sand, I'm stuck on beach, my car has gone in water, you know.
Correct.
But the best part is they came middle of the night, spent 3 hours, 4 hours helping us. And then when you offered them something, they're like, no, no, we don't take, we don't do. No, 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 not allowed. No, thank you so much. It's our duty. So they take it as their responsibility to help you. No matter what department you tell me. It is impossible to see anywhere in this world. I mean, at many places, many big places where I've been, it is simple. I mean, if you want your work to be done, there are certain charges that you have to pay, which you don't have to pay in UAE. Nowhere, no emirate I have ever seen that you have to pay anything.
Well, I remember very well in last December, one of my company's driver met with an accident. I saw the location that he shared. I was 12 minutes away. By the time I reached over there, the police reached, the ambulance reached, he was given a fast aid, and it was okay to go. I mean, they were asking him, "Do you want us to take you to the hospital, or are you okay to go and go with your manager and stuff like that?" So even the tow car also was brought by the police, and the car was already standing on that by the time I reached. Because it was a multiple collision. It was like 6 cars collided with each other. So yeah, so I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, their infrastructure is amazing. Their commitment to service to people who are here, like we are 80% of the population and they are 15% of the population. And the way the local population is embracing us and taking care of us. And it is not today that when everything is so advanced and everything is so easy. Back in 2004 and 5, when my brother was working for Coca-Cola here, he had an accident on the new Business Bay Bridge. It was a new Business
Yeah,
Bay Bridge at
yeah.
that point of time. So he was coming from Sheikh Zayed from Sharjah side towards Abu Dhabi, and exits were not that common for him at that point of time because he came from Mumbai. So he took this exit at a little higher speed, and his car, it went round and it was total loss from front and behind. And at that point of time, 20 years ago, the police was there under 1 minute. Under 1 minute, they were there. They took him out in the ambulance. They took him to hospital. They took care of him. We were back home. We didn't know what's going on here. There was no phones and stuff like that, how we are so connected today. I guess 2 or 3 days later, we came to know that my brother had an accident and now he's completely fine and he did not have any major injuries, mashallah. The car that Coca-Cola gave him was nice. But imagine, I mean, back in 2004 and 5, if they could think this, what they will do 20 years from now. And the best part, what I love about Dubai and UAE is that you know what will happen in 2033, what will happen in 2040, 2070. They have laid down the plan and they are working toward it, and you see the difference right in front of your eyes. So when His Highness has promised us that by 2033 Dubai will be 60% green, you can see now.
You can believe
You can
that it
believe and
will
you can
be
see
60%
now because
green.
every pavement, every divider of the roads, anywhere where there was barren land is now something. Like from my house, I
Correct.
see there is a nice location pin, green location pin made on the roundabout. So who thinks of this? Who will spend so much on this? Only government that has focus to make their city better, make their country better, and this is better for whom? I still remember the first interview which motivated me so much, which I saw of our ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, was that if I can get something best for the people of my country, why should I not? And when he
Exactly.
mentioned people of country, you really feel it that he's talking about you, because if you only talk about the local population, it is 15%. And we are enjoying equally as much as they are enjoying here, all the roads, all the infrastructure, beaches, 24/7 beaches. You know how much we used to, we always wanted that there should be some public place open
24 beach,
for night.
24/7 beach.
Yeah.
And the next year they made it.
They
Like
made it.
you're good to
And
go.
now we go in the night and we swim in the beaches. We spend time because we are night owls. We cannot do everything in the morning. In morning, what we can do is eat, work, and that's it. But now we can go and enjoy walking, cycling, swimming, and just resting with the family in the night because we have 24/7 beach and safe. Nobody is
And
going to come and snatch something of you.
And for the audience, I will tell you, don't get shocked when I say 24/7 beach. Probably you will say that every beach is 24/7 beach. But when we say 24/7 beach in Dubai, that means with lifeguard, with all the equipments, with lightings, and with safety. That's what we mean by 24/7 beach, which we generally don't get. Once it's evening, I mean, earlier it used to happen over here as well. The lifeguard will give you the whistle and will leave. You know, you are on your own. If you want to be in the water, if you don't want to be in the water, it's up to you. But I am going. The majority part of the world, the same practice probably is happening. But in Dubai, now we have something called 24/7 beach. Yeah.
Yes, amazing. And it's not only for us, it is also for the special people who want to enjoy water. So you have ramp walks, ramp ways where you can go with your
Correct.
wheelchairs. I
Yeah.
mean, how thoughtful you can be. You
People
have
with special needs are being taken
Yes.
care of this, that they want to go in the night time and they just want to enjoy the breeze and the music or the sound of the water, so they can do that. I mean, they have the access to do that.
Definitely.
Very
yes.
thoughtful.
Yes.
Well, coming back to the developer side, since you have a very long experience working with a developer, so I would want to ask you that how would you elaborate step by step on this? Let's say if you are a developer and you want to start a project from scratch, how would you go about it? I mean, what are the things that you have to prepare in advance? What are the things that you will have to conquer in the before the launch, after the launch? What are the steps basically?
Well, it is not that easy for for anyone to become a developer in Dubai. Government has made it difficult for you to set up as a developer in Dubai, and that there's a very good reason for it.
Okay.
And the reason is your investors who will invest in the property will be safe. How, as a developer, if you want to start, the first and foremost, what you need is a land under your name.
Okay.
So even if you want to have a developer's license in Dubai, you should have a land under your name personally. Then only you can have a developer's license, which means your first investment goes to land which starts from 7 million dirhams today. Second investment is after you have a license, on that land you have to take approvals for the project. I guess all the properties, all the lands that are available for sale have a pre-designed approvals on that land, that what you can make and how much you can make. So you will take approvals on basis of that. Next is you need to open an escrow account. Now you have a land under your name, you have spent for the approvals. Another expenditure without making a single dirham or single rupee on that property is opening an escrow account and depositing 30% of the total construction cost from your pocket into that escrow account.
Of the project.
Of the project. So if
Wow.
your land is, let's say, 100 million, your construction cost is 300 million, 90 million you have to put upfront from your pocket in the escrow account before you can even start the construction. Now you can go and launch your property, and then people can come and invest. Now when somebody is coming to invest, they invest how much? 20%, 10%, and 4% goes to DLD.
Yeah.
Imagine you have paid for the land, you have paid for approvals, you have paid for 30% of the construction advance, and what you can take from your clients is maximum 20%. Which means for you to recover what you have invested takes years. Another thing is you cannot take out your profit until and unless you hand over the property and each and every resident sign on a handover certificate that I have received the property as I was promised. So today I'm investing from day one till 3 years, 4 years, until and unless everyone has signed on the document that yes, I have received the property as promised, I cannot take my profit out.
Okay.
So being a developer is really difficult, and but that's good for investors and brokers as well. I mean, they cannot take our money, which we owe them as a broker. They cannot take investors' money and run away anywhere.
Correct. Before we move ahead, what is the significant value of this JV thing then? I mean, if I want to ask you, then how joint venture comes into the picture?
Okay, so joint venture means a landowner and a developer joining together to build a property. Now, if you are a landowner and I am a developer.
Yeah, because you mentioned that land has to be on the developer's name. But here, let's say I am a landowner and land is on my name. So can we start a project together, let your company and my land, and we can build a project?
Yes, so there is a way out. However, in the end, you will have to come in the same model which I have just mentioned. So let's say you have a land and I am a developer and we decide to join hands together and build a project.
Okay.
Now, the moment I say we join hands together, which means we'll have to open a new company
Okay.
where you and me will be the partner on the percentage basis, whichever we have decided on, agreed upon.
Okay.
And then that company again will become what I was before, which is a development company where land is owned by that company. Now that company will take approvals, invest in the approvals. That company will now invest for construction, which is 30% of the construction cost. It will have to come from the developer side generally. And then both of these people who were different now have become one entity with that company. And again, now you pay for the land, as the one person has already paid for the land, another person has already paid for the approvals and the 30% escrow cost. Now they can launch the property, sell, and continue developing it.
So you mean there is no way out before you have the land on your name
Zero
to start a
loopholes.
project?
Zero loopholes, sir. The best part of Dubai is they don't only know how to make laws, they know how to execute them and implement them on you.
And how to make people follow that?
Yes.
So how a developer internally decide on the pricing? Because let's say they have taken up land in X location. So how do they design this entire thing?
Well, pricing is the most important part of any project because whatever investment you're going to make, you should make out some profit out of it. If you're not making any profit, you're doing charity, and no businessman will want to do that. However, there is a competition in markets. So in Dubai, every location has four categories: affordable, mid-range, luxury, super luxury. Now, 80% of the property in every location is affordable. For you as a developer to justify that my property is of a mid-range category or luxury category or a super luxury category, like how Omniath builds, you have to have a very, very robust planning, and you have to be showing everything now. I mean, when you have a ramal, a sand on the plot, you have to make a mood board, a VR, and everything that you have to all the tools that you need to make people believe that yes, this is of a particular category. Until unless you know how to prove it, you will not be able to price it well. And if you cannot price it well, you cannot sell it at the right price and cannot make profit out of it. However, no matter what category you falls into, the maximum these developers can make is 30% margin. They cannot make
you're
more
opening
than
up
it.
to that as well?
Oh,
Now,
yes.
what is the
yes.
margin
They
in
cannot make
construction
over
business?
30% because the land cost, the construction cost, the labor cost is tremendously high. And imagine you are in a place where over 70% of world's crane is, which means the highest construction happening on earth is here. So the competition for everything, the rent of crane, the bobcat, the mixers, everything is high. The material, everything is super high here. And after all of this, when you want to decide price, you have huge competition in any location of Dubai. So the way they decide pricing is, of course, it based on what the market is. Plus, you have government of Dubai. They have lower and higher of every location with the kind of property that you're going to build. Or if you have a ready property, imagine each unit will have its own price. So if you want to know the price of your property or the rental of your property, you have a rental calculator, go there and you can put your unit number and they will tell you that this unit should get this range of rental because Dubai is all about views and locations. So if you are on the right location, then your view matters. The second important point of your apartment is your view, or your villa is your view. So if you have a water view, your rent and your price will be higher as compared to if you have a community view or a pool view. So pricing, of course, it depends on the location, the views, and the market. And government has their calculator of lower and higher. And lower is for the affordable, mid is for mid-range, higher is for luxury. For super luxury, for signature properties, you cannot place any price on them because they are exclusive.
Right.
They comes with so many things. Let's say there will be a particular kind of crystal which is $500,000 in the living room. There will be Swarovski, Baccarat. We have Baccarat already in downtown. We have Waldorf, we have Regis, we have Rixos, we have Fairmont. You can name it, and we have it in Dubai.
And not only, I think, projects, the things that you mention in the project. I mean, I have seen a lot of projects where they are giving you, one island which they made out of one single rock, and they're giving it to you in your kitchen. So it is a one piece rock which will come from probably Europe or someplace, and it will be placed in your kitchen or probably at the reception. Now, I recently heard that Jacob and Co is making the world's largest wall clock in the lobby of a project. I will not name out that. So it will be on the roof of the waiting area, the entrance lobby of the building. So, I mean, this is amazing. This is like mind blowing.
That's not it. Recently, I was in Index exhibition where I saw a bathtub made out of one single stone, and I mean it was out of this world. And before, like when I go, I went there. You know, I'm very much fascinated to these things. I went and I spoke to this guy who is a owner of this company. They do this crystal exports around the globe. He said that this bathtub is already sold. So the main piece of his, show,
Collection.
his exhibition, his collection, was sold out on first day of exhibition. Someone came, saw, and bought it, and it was millions of dollars.
Wow.
And that was a beautiful bathtub. So, like, it's one piece carved from the mountain, and it has that shining elements of crystal in it, which is also from part of the mountain. You know, this size of crystal is 500 million, half a million dollars. Imagine the bathtub of that size. So it was amazing. And he already sold it in Dubai. So you can imagine the kind of people we have here and the amount that we flow in Dubai. And why it can happen again is because of safety. You can wear any watch, you can have anything in your hand, drive any car. Nobody is going to pop out to you and ask you for your wallet,
Very
your
true. Very
watches,
true.
or your phone.
I've seen some people keeping one of one kind of thing in their as an accessory of to their home. It is one in the world and it belongs to them. And how exclusive it is. I mean,
Anything in this world I have ever seen. Boat tail, you have a boat tail in Dubai. I mean, what else you have to say? There's only three in this world, and you have
yeah.
one in Dubai. So, whatever you see is exclusive is here because all the billionaires, majority of them, have either their main house here or their second home here. You know, I mean, everybody want to be here at good amount of time of their year.
And it's not only that they have everything. It is achievable if you work on the right path. If you work towards that, you as a common man you can achieve the skies in Dubai. This is what I feel because I know where I started from and what am I doing right now and what are my plans for future. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Definitely, yes. That's what I believe. Definitely, yes. I mean, there's no limit to what you can make here. There's no limit to how much you can grow here. And we have seen people who have worked under us becoming owners of the businesses, and they're doing better than me. I mean, I look at them and I feel very happy. Like 5 years ago, this guy was learning from me, and today he is making a lot of money, even more than me. So, Alhamdulillah, there's no limit to what you can make if you have a talent, and every other person comes with some unique abilities. This is the right place, a right forum for anybody to come and test their abilities and make money out of it, make their career, give good life to their family, give peace to their family, the liberty that you get, everything. I mean, everything. It's a full package.
And I think that's the reason that it's open in the air. I mean, people can see that people have done it and people are doing it now, and that's the reason Dubai is attracting the best of the talents of the world. Every day in a newspaper or on a website we get to hear that that many thousand millionaires has moved to Dubai, or these many people are planning to come to Dubai. The recently that I've heard that we have crossed the mark of 4 million as a population of Dubai, and by 2030 we are adding 1 more million. And with that, and after like listening to this or reading this, we know what is going to happen in the future. And this is amazing. I mean, amazing is the word probably for this city.
Definitely. I mean, and more than being happy as a broker that I will have so many clients to buy or rent the house, now I'm little worried because the deliveries, as we see and as we have calculated for properties, is not more than 25-30,000 in a year. And you have so many people moving in, and these people are not those who will come and take some time to, go up to a level of buying or renting a house, or they want a house now. I mean, we are known as Move to Dubai company. We have been working in India, US, UK, Europe, as a matter of fact, and we are helping people move from their respective countries to Dubai, and we take care of everything, right? Taking them from their house to getting them in the house in Dubai, and all of this when we do, we see that people who are of one particular level in their country or in their cities, respectively, are now moving here. And they're coming, they want a villa, they want a nice school for the kids, they want nice cars, they want everything from day one. And they can buy everything from day one because the prices as compared to those places are very affordable here.
Correct.
I mean, the kind of villas we are selling here for the price, it is 1/4 of what that you get in those respective countries or cities in this world. And today we don't have much options to offer. Imagine we have a inquiry for Jumeirah Islands, and we don't have the right inventory available today because it is oversold. I mean, there are more people looking for it and less inventory available in Jumeirah Islands, Emirates Sales, Jumeirah Parks, Palm Jumeirah, District 1, as a matter of fact. You don't have anything left.
Well, a couple of months ago, there was a buzz on social media about this oversupply, oversupply. All of a sudden, it has gone. Now, calculating the handovers that we are going to end up with towards the end of this year, we can clearly see that we are going to face a shortfall of houses, ready houses for the population, which is already here and planning, not even planning, like moving in next 3 months. So,
Okay, I want to quote someone here. We both have worked for him, Mr. Atif Rahman. He is owner of Oro 24 now. There's one thing that he told me once, and that has been with me forever. That there can be oversupply of properties anywhere in this world, but there can never be oversupply. There can never be oversupply of a good property. And that is something which I always believe. Oversupply of properties, it is very common phenomena around the globe. Dubai, there is no oversupply of townhouses for another 5-7 years. There is no oversupply of villas for next 10 years. In fact, there is over demand. And this, I don't have to say or, sell it. Come and try to find yourself.
correct.
Try to find from anywhere in this world, try to find a townhouse, try to find a villa. You'll come to know how difficult it has become to find a townhouse or villa in
Forget
Dubai.
about the price. I mean, people are ready to pay any price, but anything, is there anything available for that matter? That's the first thing.
That is what I'm telling you, that MR launching polo community, a polo community, and getting sold out in the first 3 phases, sold out in minutes. And the prices I'm talking about is 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 10 million, 15 million. Mira OS is 15 to 21 million. Palm Jebel Ali, as a matter of fact, started from 19 million. Today I got a call that, we are launching another side of the front now, which is a bigger side of the front, for about 29 million, which is still 30% of the Palm Jumeirah's price today. Imagine government selling you properties below their own prices. So they're giving you opportunity to make money and you're not making money? No. There are people who are making money. The first left side of all the left fronts of Palm Jebel Ali was sold out like this. And now in a week's time, I'll show you, and anybody who's watching it, that the rest of the left side will be sold in another few days. So this is not only because we are, showing the flamboyance of Dubai or the properties. These are genuine transactions. People are buying properties of these prices, and everything is available on Dubai Land Department website. If you want to see the supply and demand, go on Dubai Land Department website and see every month how many transactions are happening. Who are these people? Where are they coming from? Why are they buying so many properties in Dubai? And the best part is, before, like 10 years before, Dubai, there was building sold out, but no lights. Because these were all international buyers living back home, bought properties in Dubai as second home. Today, find me a house which is available. I have 4 families coming in next 2 months to Dubai, and they are my friends who are coming here to enjoy the winters of Dubai. And I have no apartments available, anything near my house. And if there is something available, it is over 80,000, 90,000 dirhams for 2 months in downtown and Business Bay.
Wow.
I am now looking for options in JVC, Sports City, or as a matter of fact, Expo, for them to stay, so that I can, at least take a house for 2 months for them to stay. This is Dubai.
At Expo, houses are more expensive than Business Bay itself. That's the kind of demand that Expo has.
Imagine. We just saw that Rove and Expo is running some offers. So we hopefully would want to go there for a couple of months for them. So, but imagine, that when we started, we were paying 3,500 for a room.
Correct.
You remember?
Yeah.
4,800 for 1 month in Expo now, for one family.
And we were staying back in Mankool and all this.
We were staying right in
yeah.
the heart of
Heart
city.
of, exactly.
You are now going 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away from Burj Khalifa, and you're paying 4,800 a month. And now I'm telling you that this is cheaper for me as compared to what I will pay for them closer to me. And that is not it. I mean, if you see, as I go to other places, I've been to Hungary in April. I was paying 4 times than what I will pay here for a month, and it was a cramped up place. Beautiful hotel, amazing weather, but a cramped up place. Slovakia, 30% of that. But places are expensive than Dubai, super expensive,
Super expensive.
but
Yeah.
available.
With no facilities.
With no facilities or very less facilities, but available. Here, there is no availability. The best part is that demand is as such that whether it is a short term or long term or a house, there is nothing available. You will find apartments available because apartments are pumped every now and then in the market, but that is a need of the market of future.
Yeah,
We
if they
don't want to
don't.
get people here living on the roads and then we build houses for them.
Correct.
We want to build houses so that when they come, they should have something to buy. Even if it is a studio or a one bedroom and they have to adjust, it's okay in the
Okay,
beginning.
one funny question arrived in my mind. What do you think if the developers of Dubai stop delivering for next 6 months? What do you see happening then?
Haha.
I mean, I cannot imagine that chaos. That it's going to be a chaotic
You remember
situation.
La Rosa? We did La Rosa.
Yes.
We sold La Rosa for 1.5 million dirhams.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
And the payment plan was 50-50.
Yes.
Clients have paid 750,000 in the matter of 2.5 years. And on handover, they sold it for 2.6 million.
Exactly.
Imagine 900,000 or a million dirham profit on an investment of 750,000.
700,000.
And you talk to me about demand and supply. And it is a 6,000 house community. It's not a
Yeah.
1 or 200 house community. And from there, go all the way to 60 kilometers. You have only townhouse villa communities on that side, and nothing of that is available. We have launched 5 more projects on the same road where you have lagoons, you have Tilal Al Ghaf, you have the Mac Islands 1, 2, 3, you have Emar South. Nothing in that is available.
Right.
The Mac sold 10 billion dirham in one single day. Who's buying it?
People.
So, I mean, there's no question of demand and supply for townhouses and villas. There can be oversupply for apartments, but that is much, much, much needed for the kind of population that we are having. And also in apartments, there will never be oversupply of good properties. You see the properties that Danube is delivering, that MR has delivered, the properties that Bengati, as a matter of fact, has come up really well. Soba is doing amazing since they have come. So the kind of properties and apartments that are coming in market, can you compare Soba's apartment with what is happening in market? No. I mean, there's a huge difference. And there are many other developers. I mean, you can. The best part of Dubai, what I love about is, okay, there are mass developers who are just making communities and making large projects. Then there are boutique developers who are making smaller projects, but the quality is amazing. The sizes are huge, and they're still rightly priced. So for every buyer, you have a property in Dubai. Today, the only problem is you'll have to compromise that you cannot get a house for yourself. You'll have to compromise to an apartment for 10, 15 years. But then eventually you will be able to get into a house of yourself.
Very rightly said. I have seen, off lately, I've seen, developers. So the one community is of, let's say, 10 million square feet. The next one they're planning to make it is 22 million square feet. The third one will probably reach to 40 million square feet. And with that, I've seen one particular developer, again, I will not name it out. One project they have launched at Dubai Islands, the total number of units were 108. Okay. Next, they have launched in probably 2 weeks' time, the number of units were 74. The latest project that they're planning to launch, they are bringing just 48 units in that entire building. I mean, boutique developers are taking this city to a next level. This is what I feel. I mean, that's the actual definition of luxury and exclusivity. I mean, just imagine yourself owning a house in the entire building where there are just 48 houses.
No, I mean, it is quite exclusive. And that is what actually, if you are spending that much and in that location, which is Dubai Island, you will want that kind of exclusivity, You will not want to be in a hush and bush, and you don't want to share lifts and you don't want to. There are different choices people have. I always say you have to respect choice of everyone.
Correct.
There is someone who's looking at sea and he's happy, and there is someone who's looking at city and he's happy. And you have to respect the choices of both, beach and mountain, city or sea. In the
Correct.
same way, there are people who love to be with more people, and then there are people who are reserved and who don't want to be with more people.
Exactly.
So then Dubai, you have all kind of properties. Dubai, you will have all kind of residential, commercial, retail, malls, whatever you need. It is there, and the kind of people who are coming now, as we know, is of a particular. I mean, they are achievers in their life, and Dubai emphasizes the achievers to come. If you are successful in acting, come, we'll give you a golden visa. If you're a successful singer, if you are successful in healthcare, research, no matter what field you are excel in, if you are excellent and you can prove it, come, take 10 years golden visa, live here, use your excellence to make this country better. So this is the kind of support that Dubai government is giving to people who are of exceptional talent. And no matter who you are, if you're making money and if you want to enjoy it safely, this is the place.
Irrespective of your nationality, the skin
Doesn't
color,
matter.
what religion you come from,
Doesn't matter.
it's amazing.
It is amazing. It doesn't matter at all. I mean, there's no class, creed, level, or there's nothing. I've never seen any discrimination on any level here, Alhamdulillah. So that has been one thing which made me stick around, and which make me think that okay, now I can make my future here. When you come to Dubai, you come with a mindset of I'll work here for 10, 15 years, make houses back home, and I'll come and retire. But now we have started business here, we are building our properties here, we are living here, and we are looking forward to live here for a very long time, inshallah.
And not only that, like there was a time when we were here alone, and now like with almost entire family. That's a next level thing, I would say.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was missing for so many years. So now I'm lucky and I'm happy that I have my family here, and they are enjoying Dubai, and they're very happy to be here. And the schools are nice, the people are nice, and I mean, I'm not saying that they were not nice back home, but yeah, I mean, they feel it little more peaceful here and little less hush-bush, and you have more size and more space for every person here.
Yeah,
That is something I
especially
love.
people come from Mumbai, they can
Oh
they can
yes,
say
trust
that.
me, we are on top of each other there. So, I mean, I have started my career in Mumbai. I have learned a lot, and whatever I am doing here, all that I have learned from my city. I love my city a lot. No other place in this world, as I always say, could take me out of Mumbai. No other place in this world except Dubai. It is very close to Mumbai, so I can just, whenever I feel that I want to eat vada pav of Leamington Road, I can just jump to Emirates and go back and eat and come back in same day. There is a lot of, and luckily now you have Mumbai Masti here, you have Bombay Grills, you have all the restaurants that we used to have back home here, so we can go and taste Bombay here.
All that famous food of Mumbai, you can find it on the streets of Karama and Bardubai. I mean,
Definitely.
it's available just not even couple of minutes drive from no matter where you are staying from, where you are staying at.
Definitely, yes, yes. So that is something I love about Dubai. Is it's very close to my home, and now Dubai is my home. So as you know, you before marriage, after marriage, because as a woman,
Yeah.
you have your mother's house and your father's house. So I can say that India and Bombay is my mother's house, and Dubai is my father's house. And this is the place where I work. I make money for my family. I have my family here now. I grow my business here. I will always have love for my country, my city, but this is the place that make you feel home.
Exactly. How important the relation between a developer and a broker to you?
Well, it is super important, not only to a developer and a broker, to a buyer and the broker too. Why it is important is no matter what business you are in. If you're manufacturing something, like developers are manufacturing properties.
Yes.
If you're manufacturing something, the most important part of your business is distributor, who can distribute your property or your production to multiple people. Now, no matter how good internet is, how much social media can gain for you, you will not be able to explain everything on social media about your property. And when you know the home, as a buyer for home is concerned, you buyer needs to know every detail, because he's going to live there with his family, and they want to know everything about the house. The wife wants to know what she needs from the house, the husband wants to know what he needs from the house, the kids wants to know what they need from the house and the amenities in the building. So a broker explains the product to buyers for developers, which they cannot to everyone. So we as brokers, we work as aggregators who reach out to more people as compared to what developer can do. And any manufacturing unit is only successful if they have good distributors. If they have no distributors, they are not successful. So developers, brokers are super important. And for aggregators and for traders and for brokers, the manufacturing is important. If there is no product, what you will sell, what you will trade at.
Exactly.
So you need developers. In fact, you need good developers who are making, like whose intentions are good and who's making good quality product, who's thinking about the end user. Any developer who's building a product with a mindset of not only profit but also that their end user should have a better quality property with good amenities and good quality house is the developer that brokers need. So both are husband and wife. They both need each other. They cannot live without each other. Though they fight, though they quarrel, but they need each other.
And what is your secret to identify that builder you just mentioned, that developer who is actually thinking about an end user? So, what is the secret of that?
That is good. See, for me, it is very simple. I first see the intention of the developer, that when they are building something, at what intention they are doing it. There are two businessmen, two manufacturers. One who is manufacturing for profit. They don't care whether you like the product or you not. They know there are 8 billion people in this world, and you can just keep making and sending it to people until and unless people will come to know that this is not a good quality product. You will make a lot of money, and then you can become a nice developer and start making a nice manufacturer and start making nice products. But then there are developers who come with an intention of delivering nice properties, and that you come to know right from day one when they talk about what materials they're going to put, what contractors they're going to hire, what quality of cement and what quality of products they are going to use to build their building. That shows the intention of developer. As a matter of fact, there are few developers who have recently come in market in last 5 years, but I work with them because I know their intention is good. The kind of property they are building, the kind of plots they are taking, the kind of amenities they are trying to give is something that people need today. Today, you cannot suffice needs of a customer with just a pool and a gym or a kids play area.
Correct.
They need more in the building because nobody will want to go out for anything other than work or school or medical. So you need to have everything here. There are developers who are offering doctor on call, like Danube. They're offering doctor on call, and then many others. So for me to identify the right developer, the most important factor is the intention. Second is how cash rich they are, whether they have bought the land, whether they have taken approvals from their own, whether they are over leveraged, taking banks' money or a lot of people's money, or they're using their own money. If they have their own money, they're safer as compared to those who are using people's money. So if you are using people's money, you should be very experienced in the market. If you're using your own money, then investors are safe. So for us, we have to safeguard the interest of our investors. Hence, we need to see who's the developer, what their intentions are, whether they have money enough to build their building, whichever they're making, or townhouse or community, and what price, payment plan, and staff they have hired. That is more important for me, because when my customer walks in, and if your salesperson is rude, I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with you. Because if someone is coming and paying you, then he deserves the respect. And not only a buyer, if you're not treating your broker well, I'm really sorry, you're not in the right market. Dubai is a market where if you are being respected, you have to reciprocate. So yeah, these are the three most important factors: intention of developer, whether they are cash rich, and whether they are respecting their brokers and their clients. So if they tick all three boxes, then we work with them. We work with very less of them,
Yes.
already.
What would you advise to a young champ who's planning to start his career as a broker in Dubai?
Okay, so I mean, as much as I can share is my experience. I was working for a developer here, and I literally forced my friend to hire me as a broker and teach me brokerage. But Alhamdulillah, he's taught me well, is what I can say now. If you are coming in as a broker here, the first 2 years is where you will want to give up, you will cry, you will want to stop working for Dubai, you will hate everything. But if you keep persistently, if you keep working on it, you will be able to achieve. This is the most important part, the persistence and the pain that you will go through in the first 1 or 2 years of your career. But if you focus on the right developers, if you are being trained well by your mentors and your leaders, and if you are aggressive enough to get up every day, go and keep working as hard as you have worked yesterday, every day the results will come, and you can be Kaushik and Hussain tomorrow, and you can be here or whatever we have become, and or our friends who have even gone beyond what we have achieved. So yeah, it is not that difficult. The first 2 years are super difficult. We both know that how it has been for us.
And now my favorite thing that I'm going to start, kind of rapid fire round. Off plan or a ready property? What's been your favorite to sell?
Off plan,
Government projects or private developers? More challenging to sell.
private.
Most surprising thing you learned while working with the government developers.
The price,
Most common question Indian clients always ask about Dubai properties.
the size. How is it so big?
If Dubai real estate was a Bollywood film, what would you name it?
Basha.
Craziest client request you have ever received?
I'm not answering that question. I can't lie and I can't tell you the truth.
I don't know why, but I already heard the answer. If you were not in real estate, what would you be doing?
I would have been on the streets of Bombay.
Doing what? The
Streets
same.
is enough.
One thing that you still don't understand about Dubai real estate.
The level that our competitors go to sell, which is not required, you should not go to that level to sell.
Funniest negotiation line that you ever heard from a buyer.
I need money for, for my household. Hence, I cannot pay this price. And the property we are talking about is over 3 million.
Wow.
I mean, from that 3 million, you will take care of your household.
If you had to rename the Dubai real estate market, what would you call it?
Super, super, super luxury market.
One line to describe our 10 years of relationship.
Honest. See, the relationship that we have shared in last 10 years, it cannot be described in one line or one word. The only thing that I've always seen from your side is honesty, the loyalty, the love, the care. And one thing, if there's one word to define you, is availability. You are available 24/7 for your friends, no matter what is going through, what you are going through in your life or what is going on with your life. If I need you, you are there. You were there when I came here, when I had nothing. You were there taking me from point A to point B. And look where we have come, alhamdulillah. So what you have done for me is something I can never forget. What we have achieved together is something amazing. And I still miss a lot of friends we had together. But yeah, we both stayed. And I hope we will stay for a very, very long time together, inshallah.
Definitely. The last question, the last one, but I just made it up. So, since we're talking about me, if you were to call me an expert of one thing, what would that be?
Expert of one thing. You are expert of a lot of things, but knowledge of Dubai is something I would say you are expert in. Knowledge of Dubai. You have knowledge of. I mean, you taught me the maps when I came. You taught me a lot about a lot of things. The clubs, the pubs, the food eateries of all the cuisines, the real estate market, houses, everything. I mean, you know a lot, mashallah. You have good knowledge. I mean, if there's someone who I have to call for anything I don't know in Dubai, then I call you. So you are expert of Dubai.
Thank you. This is not the end. This is just the beginning with Hussain Bhai. So we are going to be coming up, will be coming up in future with the round 2 and round 3 and round 4 and Karak with Kaushik. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share if you can. Thank you so much.